This is Battlefire 44 from Tornado Tech. Today I'm going to be doing a sample trade with my co-founder Nav to illustrate the main features of our all-in-one trading tool, our price list. So Nav here today is pretending to be a client and I'm going to be the trader making a trade. So far Nav has asked me for my price list. I sent him a link and the link shows him our first sheet, which is the prices. The prices include over 20 categories and over 450 items that you can trade with in our trading tool. So Nav has also set up a trade, and to calculate the payment, I'm going to be using the copy paste calculator, which is the second sheet. So in the copy paste calculator, all I need to do is I just need to copy this entire trade list all the way from the top to bottom, bottom to top. It has to include the seller's name. So let's copy that. And then we're going to go to cell B4 and simply paste in the trade list. Great. So now I have pasted in the trade list. And here this is our output. You might notice that the seller's name is whited out. It's just the formatting, but it's still there and it shows up on our receipt. And here we have all the items, and here's the main object of interest, the total payment, and there's some other information such as the profit that you're making on this trade. We're going to take this receipt and we're going to copy this, and we're going to simply give it to our client here, the co-founder Nav. So now that we have given the chat receipt to our client, if you want a more detailed receipt, we have another feature, which is the mail receipt. The mail receipt, what happens here is if you check the mail receipt option here, it gives you this code. At first, the code might look a bit daunting, but it's pretty simple. Just copy, go to the mail, you press this A, then you go to Tools, Source Code, and paste in the code, press OK, and now you have a mail receipt, which is a nicely formatted table that you can send to the client. And then I'm going to send him the receipt. So that is the mail receipt feature. The next feature that we're going to go over is the quote and negotiation panel. So suppose the client wanted to negotiate on some items with you, but you want to negotiate in a way such that you're still profitable. So our client, Nav here, is going to be wanting to negotiate with us next. Okay, so now our client says that they have some more items to trade, and they want to trade 15 lawyer business cards and 10 FHC, but they want to trade it for 13.5 mil. But if we look on our price list, we have it for much lower than that. So if I go here, let me put lawyer business card, and the client wants to trade 15 of these. So these are $465,500 each in our price list. And next, let's look at the FHCs. So the client wants to order 10 of these. So right now they are 12.8 mil on the price list, and the client wants it for 13.5 mil. So now let me put the client price that they're asking for, which is 13.5 mil. And when I do that, it's going to show me the negotiated profit, which is negative 4 million, which is not ideal for us. So let's lower the price here. So we're not making a profit on this trade. So let's lower it, and let's instead see if we can offer the client 13 million. Yeah, so if we offer the client 13 million, then we're still making a 1 million profit on this trade. So let's go back to the client and say we're going to give them for 13 million. And here you can see that there is a quote receipt that you can paste into the chat, and it's going to use the negotiated price you entered here, or otherwise the price from the price list. So let's take this, let's copy, And let's paste it. So this is an example of how you can negotiate with the client using our negotiation and quote panel. I hope you found this tutorial for the Tornado Tech price list informative. We went over our copy paste calculator, the quote and negotiation panel. If you're interested in learning more about our price list tool, please check the links in the description for more information.